Did you know about the top 10 most expensive wedding venues ever? Based on real luxury bookings, exclusivity, and total event cost potential. That the most expensive weddings in the world are not defined by the dress or the guest list. They are defined by location. The venue determines the scale of the event, the level of privacy, the experience for guests, and most importantly, the cost. Some wedding venues cost more than entire houses. Some require private security, full staff teams, and months of preparation. And some are so exclusive that only billionaires ever step inside them. As we move toward number 1, you'll notice something. At this level, a wedding is not an event. It is a production. Number 10, the Plaza Hotel. The Plaza Hotel is one of the most iconic wedding venues in the United States. Located in Manhattan, it has hosted luxury weddings for over a century. Rental for the grand ballroom alone can exceed $50,000, $100,000 before catering and design, but total wedding costs here often reach $500,000 plus. What makes the Plaza expensive is historic prestige, central location in New York, full-service luxury planning, high-end catering. The ballroom features high ceilings, gold detailing, classical architecture. The Plaza is not the most expensive venue on this list, but it represents the entry point into elite wedding culture. Number 9, Burj Al Arab. Burj Al Arab is not just a hotel. It is a symbol of modern luxury. Known as one of the most luxurious hotels on Earth, it offers wedding experiences at extreme cost levels. Private wedding packages can exceed $200,000 to $1 million plus, depending on scale. Why? Because everything here is custom. Private ballrooms, helicopter arrivals, luxury suites for guests, world-class catering. The entire environment is controlled. Privacy, security, and exclusivity are guaranteed. Burj Al Arab is expensive because it sells status. Number 8, Lake Como Villas. Lake Como is one of the most desired wedding destinations in the world. Luxury villas along the lake offer some of the most scenic and exclusive wedding locations available. Booking a private villa can cost $50,000 to $200,000 plus for just the venue. Full wedding events often exceed $1 million. What makes Lake Como expensive? Limited availability, strict preservation laws, private access, historic architecture. Many high-profile weddings have taken place here. The setting includes mountain views, lake reflections, classical Italian estates. Lake Como is not just beautiful, it is elite. Number 7, Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles is one of the most extravagant locations ever built by humans. Originally created for French royalty, it represents power, wealth, and historical luxury. Hosting a wedding here is not simple. It requires special government permission, strict security measures, detailed planning, and high-level coordination. Private events inside Versailles can cost hundreds of thousands to over $1 million, depending on access. Some areas occasionally used include gardens, select halls, and private sections. The palace itself offers gold-covered interiors, massive chandeliers, mirrors, marble, and classical art. This is not just a venue, it is a piece of history. A wedding here is not about decoration. The palace is the decoration. Number 6, Aman Resorts Private Island Weddings. Aman Resorts offers something few venues in the world can provide: complete privacy. Some Aman properties allow full buyouts of entire islands or ultra-exclusive resorts. The cost for a private wedding buyout can exceed $500,000 to $2 million plus, depending on location and duration. What you are paying for: total control of the property, private villas, personal chefs, luxury staff, security, and privacy. No outside guests, no public access. Just a controlled environment for a small group of people. Locations include tropical islands, mountain retreats, desert resorts. Each property is designed to blend into nature. Minimalistic architecture, high-end materials, and complete silence. Aman weddings are expensive because they remove everything else. At this level, luxury is not about showing off. It is about not being seen at all. Number 5. The Ritz, Paris. The Ritz Paris represents classic European luxury at its highest level. Located in Place Vendôme, it has hosted royalty, celebrities, and some of the most exclusive events in history. A wedding at the Ritz is not just expensive, it is refined. Private event bookings can cost $200,000 to $500,000 for venue and base services. Full weddings often exceed $1 million, depending on customization. What makes the Ritz expensive? Historical prestige, elite location in Paris, world-class culinary experience, exceptional service. The interiors feature gold details, marble floors, classic French architecture. Every detail is controlled. Floral design, lighting, private chefs, guest experience. The Ritz does not try to be modern. It remains timeless. A wedding here feels like stepping into another era, where elegance defines everything. Number 4. Private European castles. Across Europe, private castles offer one of the most exclusive wedding experiences possible. These are not public venues. They are privately owned estates that can be rented for high-end events. The cost varies widely, but luxury castle weddings can reach $500,000 to $2 million, depending on size, location, and duration. What you are paying for? Complete privacy, historic architecture, large grounds, multi-day events. Many castles include private gardens, ballrooms, guest accommodations, security-controlled access. Popular locations include France, Italy, Scotland. Some castles are centuries old, filled with original art, stonework, and royal history. These venues allow something rare, the ability to own a kingdom, even if only for a few days. Castle weddings are not just events. They are experiences of power, history, and exclusivity. Number 3. Ultra-luxury private islands, Maldives, Caribbean. At this level, a wedding is no longer held at a venue. The venue becomes an entire island. Private island weddings, especially in the Maldives and the Caribbean, are among the most expensive experiences available. Full island buyouts can cost $500,000 to $3 million plus, depending on duration and scale. What you are paying for: complete privacy, luxury villas for all guests, private beaches, personal chefs, full staff teams, transportation logistics. Every element is customized: arrival by private jet or yacht, personalized ceremonies on the beach, private fireworks over the ocean. There are no outsiders, no distractions, only a controlled environment designed entirely for one event. Private islands represent the highest level of privacy and exclusivity. Number 2. Royal palaces, India and the Middle East. Royal palaces offer something no modern venue can match: centuries of history combined with royal scale. In countries like India and parts of the Middle East, palaces are used for ultra-luxury weddings that can cost millions. One of the most famous examples is the Umayyad Bhawan Palace. This palace has hosted some of the most high-profile weddings in the world. Full palace bookings can cost $1 million to $5 million plus, before production and decoration. What makes these venues unique? Massive courtyards, royal halls, historic architecture, and large-scale capacity. But more importantly, they allow weddings to become multi-day celebrations. Events can include cultural performances, large guest lists, traditional ceremonies, and luxury banquets. Royal palace weddings are not simple. They are grand productions. At this level, a wedding is not just a moment. It is a festival. Number 1. Global destination wedding takeovers, multi-country luxury events. At number 1, we reach a level where the concept of a venue disappears completely. Some of the most expensive weddings in history do not happen in one location. They happen across multiple countries. These events involve private jets transporting guests, luxury hotels booked entirely, multiple venues in different cities, full production teams, security, logistics, and coordination. Costs can exceed $10 million to $100 million plus. These are not weddings. They are global experiences. Guests may travel from Europe, the Middle East, Asia, private islands. Each location offers a different theme. Beach ceremonies, palace receptions, luxury city events. Everything is orchestrated like a high-budget film production. Examples of such weddings include ultra-high net worth families and global billionaires who treat the event as a statement. At this level, money is no longer a limit. The only limit is imagination. The most expensive wedding venues are not defined by decoration. They are defined by access, exclusivity, scale, and control. From historic palaces to private islands to global events, these weddings represent something beyond celebration. They represent status, power, and experience. At the highest level, a wedding is no longer a day. It becomes a world of its own. If this journey into the world's most expensive wedding venues changed how you see luxury and celebration, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe, because the next list explores the most unbelievable luxury experiences ever created.